advise council that the lower Colliery Dam spillway has been constructed and provide a summary of the design and construction costs. We have two delegations, probably three now. Mr. Leon Kate being first.
Thank you, Your Worship. Leon Kate, 46 spillway. Just going to go through a few points and then just address a couple of questions I could. Sort of walk us back in time where we started. Just one thing, so council's aware on our lower and middle dam since about 2003, we had 64 reports on the lower and middle dam consultants, reviews, whatever. We've had 64 different reports. I just want to take you back to the KCB remark and one of their letters that they had reassessment of options for the minimum lower Chesapeake dams. Various studies have been completed on the subject dams. As a result of these studies, the dams are classified as extreme consequence dams and are viewed by the province, by the British Columbia Dam Safety Branch, as the two highest hazard dams in the province of British Columbia. I don't think anybody can believe that today. There was an article in the paper that referred to a few things that I thought I might just address. We go back to the reports. And thank God we did use this report. But it says in the paper that Mayor McKay, you said that the dams were less than originally anticipated, which was between 10 and 15 million. Well, the KCP report of 2013, to replace old dams in the existing locations, the budget was 8.6 million. So luckily we didn't go down that path, because I would have to say that by looking at this and what we spent today on just one dam, $7 million. This went quadrupled. Looking at the lower spillway cost of $4.4 million, I think if we go back and look where we began this journey, for something that studies after study has contradicted each other, gave us information that in some cases I feel like we just chased our tail to the next one. And we spent $7 million doing that. Things I see in reports that today lead me up to the assessment that the city's going to do. I see many times in many reports, our due diligence did not happen. Our instructions of putting in rain gauges, putting in SCADA systems, putting in monitoring devices, maintenance procedures themselves. 4 weeks ago, and now there was a little sit-down gathering at the lower dam. And the senator was there with some of the staff. And I pointed out about the log that's been laying across, the dead log that's been laying across the far side, which has been there for such a long time. And it's still laying there. And now I would say don't touch it because we rolled it on the dam. It doesn't matter who you are, there has been an adjustment to the ecosystem in that lower dam. When I look back at this article, when I see some of the comments, what we're looking at doing in the review, the dam safety assessment, when I see the word hydraulic modeling is what got us into this problem. We never ever really had proper data that gave us the ability to say we have this much water. And I see now in this article that we're looking at maybe doing that. Well, we did that in April of 2002. Middle and lower Chesapeake Dams spillway hydrology studies using information, again, that I hope in the assessment, because I haven't reviewed the assessment, which I believe, if I'm correct, is that the one on the website? There's a report on the website that says that there's been a report done for February 2016. Is that the assessment report?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well safety assessment, February 16, 2016, by Golden Associates is not a report.
I don't have it in front of me, so I'm not able to see
Well,
what you're referencing.
When I look at this report, there's things in there again, I see us spending a whole bunch more money for assessments that, after 3 years, 4 years now, of a lot of information that's been gathered about stability and strength and volume of water and all those things, I hope we're not going to go down the long path again, gathering this information to prove that these two little ponds are not the worst dams in all of British Columbia. And we spend a lot of money finding that out. The only last thing I have here, there's a request for proposal right now, which, you know, I look at when we spend money on consultants, this will be 65 or 65. We have a request for engineering consulting service for review and design of the dam log books. From 2013, from 2009, reports identified for Jump Creek and South Fork the log books, the log books, the log books. And now we have a request for a proposal on how to install these log books. We just put a log boom at the lower dam. What is the difference between asking for consultants to tell us how to do it, when we just did it at the lower dam? I look at how much is this going to cost to tell us from reports that we had from other consulting engineering firms that we needed to do it back from almost 2009 coming forward. So I look at that and go, please, I'm not about my tax dollars. I'm about how much money we're spending in our community for two of the smallest ponds. If you go up there right now and you look at that devastated lower dam, it's probably about 15 feet deep of water. When I look and I see reports talk about cascading effect, failure of the lower dam, I'm asking this council to support our city manager as we go forward, to stop chasing our tail, stop the bleeding of the taxpayers. We have to come to a realization. Does anybody who sits at council know what a 1 in 34,000 year event looks like? And can put your hand up and say, yes, I totally believe in a 1 in 34,000 year event, which the province of British Columbia put us in, to spend $7 million. And look at the rainfall that we've had in the last few years. Look at the fact that the hydrology that we've never done. We took rain gauge information from the east coast of Vancouver Island. We extrapolated information that put us in a category to spend $7 million, and we didn't stop it. I'm asking them the next time around, which is going to be coming up, the middle dam. Council, mayor, get engaged. Don't let this happen. There used to be a crowd of people in here supporting the dams, fighting for them. All the dams have done in this community is broke relationships, created anger, created sadness, made a park that you walk into that has got some god-awful spillway. And as a little boy, I went up there all the time in his life. That's why I'm here. That's why I'll be here all the time. Because I grew up there. So I'm just asking, if we're going to spend any more money, build a washroom, put some picnic tables in, put some water fountains, give it a beautiful paint over, spend real money and get real value for real things. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Questions for the delegation? Councilor Taylor.
Mr. Kay, you and I are people of special interest in this. I appreciate all the work you do to come forward, to speak and bring forward the things you bring forward. I much appreciate that. And I know I'm a person of special interest with this. 62 reports on those dams. We have a figure, including adding that 10 million I was talking about. We're finding now with our hotel reports, the first dam report that said there was no steel, 62 reports outstanding to talk about. And now we've got to get a report to put a boom in that we've already done. We should have done for years. It seems like we get a lot of reports and nothing happens. I'm disappointed. Thank you very much for the stuff you bring forward.
you got me. It's shown the taxpayers you got. Very encouraged council members. Thank you.
Questions through the staff?
Move to receive the delegation. Second. Councilor Hall, thank you. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Question through the staff? Do we have a list of those 62 reports and have we reviewed them? What's been done, what hasn't been done? I guess I'm the answer, so it's not a real answer. Currently, with the state the dam is in and drawn down over 2 meters, I was there today just to take another look. Have we ground truth what is there? Have we been documenting, picturing, taking pictures, measurements of what's there as a physical dam right now? Because I look at that. What was done in this last week should have been done before we did any of these $1 million studies or any of the boondoggle that I call that concrete slab in the middle of the clear cut. And if you remember too, and I'd love to bring these up again, when we were talking about a 0.5 death ratio taking to the 1 in 10 was when I brought up that 18 people dying of fentanyl 2 years ago. We spent more time and money on this trying to prove me wrong, or whoever you don't like. You've been trying to prove me wrong for so long. I've been working for the last few days hectically on my conflicts of interest, trying to find out why we've done this. It's really frustrating. We need to hire another consultant to put in a room, and we sit here and just accept that. Did we say that? Did we say from one of those studies to the council? Staff, did we say, excuse me? Did we say to get a boom study after we've had 2 or 3 of them that said, I mean, I read them, but I don't think other people have read them. Supposed to be in our #1 water supply. Supposed to be in there years ago. And I think there's an earlier study that said it should have been done. And I was pulling carcasses of elk out of there. So from my perspective, wow. Mr. Davidson hasn't won yet from my perspective. And the provincial government owes me $7 million. What I could have got for $7 million in the rest of our community, and we're still going on. We eliminated from hundreds of people involved down to a committee, down to a couple of people to make decisions. I'm so disappointed. And this is just one example. I've got my water out that I asked in 2010 to sit down with staff and review.
Sound.
So are we ground, have we ground-proof and measured what is there? Take a picture of it with the water around that.
So I'm going to respond to a number of the different questions, including one that was inside Mr. Haley. So I think the document that I'm referencing was the February 16, 2000? 16? Yeah. So I think the years going by quickly. That's a PowerPoint presentation that Golda prepared for a delegation of staff and Mr. Solomon to go down to the dam safety branch and do an update on all the work that the city had done to date. So it's quite a long PowerPoint presentation outlining the work that had been done, and started to suggest that the city wished to approach the middle dam in a different way and use a risk-based approach to dealing with any concerns dam safety may have with the middle dam and having that initial dialogue. We haven't commissioned anything since that date with the consultants. We have sent out an invitation to meet with the groups that has gone out. So there's going to be a discussion of the community and stakeholder people that are interested in the Colliery Dam situation to go over what's been done, to take a look at the list of all the different reports that have been generated. Staff did put together 4 binders of the corporate record for the studies and the commissions and the meetings and the minutes, the legal bills and the motions and the briefing notes. So all the corporate documentation pertaining to the Colliery Dams. So we have that information in front of us, and I imagine that'll be a long meeting, a lot of conversation to take stock of where we've been, figure out what our approach might be going forward, and prepare for our next set of meetings for the dam safety branch. So that's where we are. I initially thought we'd get to that work in September, but a number of other projects have taken up the time, and we're now in the position to have that conversation. So we do have the information, we do have it there. Have I actually gone through it myself and read each reports? No, I haven't, but I do have it accumulated, and engineering and get out in front of that. In terms of the booms, I think that's pertaining to other dams, not these two. We haven't asked for a boom study to be done on the middle or the lower. And in terms of groundproofing, I'll defer to Mr. Rosenthal.
We've asked for an installation methodology. We just went through it. What do we learn from paying all these consultants that the next time we want something, hire the same guy to give us the same report? It's frustrating. I mean, what can we do? Our staff installed that boom. They should be able to order other booms with lengths and anchor it the same way. I know we had that problem with pipe crossing. It took us 4 or 5 years to get that pipe crossing upstream fixed. And I don't know why these things take that long. You understand the pipe crossing? We argued for years that it was failing. And everybody argued against it. Just like they argued that this dam was going to fall. And just like they argued there was a risk downstream, we've done nothing to it. That flood is coming, and we've opened up another gate to let the flood hit area. What are we doing as a council when we allow this risk to continue and we boondoggle? It's this council's fault.
Sarah.
Just other than that, we have Mr. McCray, it's a fresh set of eyes to start working with staff on this and addressing the range of concerns that we have. I'm thankful for
Staff
that.
has been some of the ones that have kept those. I'd like to even talk to more than staff. This is so frustrating. What about the groundproofing? We measured and shot all the levels and looked at the concrete and took a sample of it, chipped away. We done it. We groundproofed that stuff from our old studies. Can we do it above the water?
Can we move on?
We don't know. How long have we done?
So the answer is yes, we have been doing that work, doing these inspections, and we'll continue to work on that. And in our engagement with stakeholders,
Like a dam safety inspection?
No.
Are we groundproofing the reports we've had that said there wasn't concrete, or the measurements of the thickness, or how big the walls are, or where the dam ended? Have we confirmed any of that with that weight on it? What I'm trying to get at is that should have been done before we did anything. It was negligence on our part to not draw that down with what we had. And that would have reduced some of the risk of that one too. This has been so frustrating since 2012. A lot of people are in a big state of depression over this, and a constant fight. In fact, now I find out I have people searching me out. Staff going out to talk to the bloggers for me. I'm impressed.
Good. Next speaker, Mr. Robert Floyd.
Groundwork has been done. I could expect to see some information on that by ASPR.
I will have to check into how we're handling that. Our Mr. McCray will be checking into that, and we'll report back.
Well, I'm told that it's there and been done.
Found out something new tonight. 62 freaking reports on these 2 tiny little ponds. These must be, without a doubt, the most studied bodies of water in this province. And we still don't have all the answers. What are we spending all that freaking money on? Now I'll start. We have undertaken all of what has been asked. When is our park and its surrounding ecosystem going to be left alone to heal? The community has borne the brunt of these expenditures, the monies, and the intrusion into our park. Some of you folk on council have spent more years than you probably wish on this exercise. Colliery Dam Park has been ripped apart in its quest for safety. Mother Nature has the great ability to heal itself, but will we? Trust between citizen, city, and elected official has eroded and may never be rebuilt. Trust between folk once united in a common cause has been destroyed. Relationships ripped asunder, friendships broken. Fear of what may happen, fear of what will happen. Name-calling, bickering, infighting. People are angry, people are hurt, people feel betrayed. It's like our community has been held hostage. This is not democracy. This is a tragedy. When will the madness end? When will common sense prevail? In the end, it will be left to you folk, our elected representatives, and city staff on how to proceed further. It will be up to you on how much more is spent. It will be up to you on how to proceed to rebuild the trust, which we should be able to count on. This is all we can count on. Let common sense prevail. And one final note. I don't know if any on council have read this. I would like to hope so. And if you don't, I sure hope to read it soon. And go to page 27. This was prepared by Bold. It's the Middle Chase River Dam Safety Assessment, February 16, 2016. And go to page 27. Potential middle dam options. These are just potential, but we've been through this all before. Additional monitor and data collection, including additional data collection, hydrology, dam condition, coring if required, monitoring for storm events. I think we do that already. Spillway improvements, overtopping protection. We've been through this all before.
This totally astounds me, the waste of money that has been spent on this for $134,000 risk. Less than half a person dying if a flood happened.
You know,
We've gone from a 6-foot flood down in the floodplain to a matter of inches.
Councilor, do you have any questions for the
So
floor?
I want to thank you for coming up, and I want to thank you for bringing the information you bring forward, and what you, Mr. Cable, what Mr. Wagner, and other people have done.
thank you.
See no further questions. Motion to accept these, Mr. Terry.
because they were totally being ignored, we learned that as well. And they're one of the only ones that do that type of overtime.
Well, to be honest, Counselor, that just sounds like more talk to me at this moment. I should remember that. You're one of the people that voted 9-0 to put that auxiliary spillway up there.
Yeah.
When I saw what happened, you were voting.
And you know what, Terry, if you don't vote for me next time, I'm fine with that.
I'm saying that talk is cheap.
Well, you come up here and do the talking.
I'm up here doing the talking right now.
Gentlemen, we're not going to agree with
You
this.
should ask me to come back here. I'm
I
talking.
know,
Do you have any
He's
further questions for the delegation?
No, not at all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Councilor Kip, do you have a question for the delegation?
Barbara's didn't like, and I don't like that blog out there either. But I went along with my team to try and reconcile, try and get things done, and asked for a real independent investigation. I got squelched, the devil, my FOI shows the background information. That was one of the worst votes I've ever done in my life, to try and build a team. And it's done nothing to do that, and I feel disappointed with myself that I voted for that, to try and get some reconciliation and an investigation, which eventually will come up. There's enough information. Right from our strategic water plan in 2007, the same people have met them. It's our staff, it's VHA, it's the dam safety branch, the same people that are listed in our strategic water plan, 2007, Appendix A, you look at the list. It's the same people we fought all the way through this. We have fought bureaucracy. Bureaucracy pushed us into this. We didn't have the guts to stand up to the province. Oh, we're going to get sued. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh,
Councilor, can we move on, please?
well, yeah, I'll
We've
move
got
on.
a very full agenda.
Well, it's a full agenda, you know, we've got a couple hours here, and I don't get to say my opinion on these reports we keep getting, they're flawed. You just seem to accept them. I'm not like you.
I think you've made your point.
Have I? Have I
Can
really
we
made
move
my
on,
point?
Councilor, please?
Sure, move on. That's what you like to do, just move on, forget the mistake.
Can we have a motion to receive the report, please? Councilor Brown, seconded. To receive the report. Seconded by Councilor Westman. Any further discussion? Seeing none, call the question.